Alors, right about the Formula 1 23 mile team career up until 5, I'm getting ready to go to another sleeve circuit and back to and down the Baku Grand Prix. And again, I'm sorry if I push up the word, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the sleeve circuit where still to Pellet live in. So obviously we know from the previous episode, if I haven't watched it, go back and watch this one. It was a pretty good night, if I'm honest with you. Obviously I hadn't done the best performance here, but you know, I would say I've improved a bit more. Still got a lot of improvement to go, to be fair with you. So uh, over the back to which is another like I said, a sleeve circuit, it, you know, it's got low speed tool also with a high speed today, where it's just really fast and everything. So obviously we are getting ready to go there. We got upgrades to look out for. We got I think we might have got a new sponsor, so I'm gonna check that one out. So I'm gonna check do all of this first, so and we can get really good uh you know photos, because we want to be able to buy with our ID card the shorted price, sorry, for the upgrade that I need to get. So it's the ability probably do one, even though I don't really need it, it's something I would probably have to start needing to to my car. It didn't, we were showing you an engine component, one of the parts that's already basically died out. I put all of it in there really. Um, yes, we got a new sponsor, which is brilliant. So, which one should I go for? I think this one, but it's within team. I don't know if who can do that. That one, which is pretty much the most easiest what we can do. Because I've always complete it all very easily. If I do quick practice, we can do that. Yeah, let's do this. Pick this one. So I'm gonna cut
This is the driver market.
my new sponsored on there. I can see right in the back of the started port. There's a yellow sponsor, and I want to put yellow so they know it blurs up the color and everything. So that's what I put on there. So let me go over to yeah. So let me show you the so over here, but 61% probably need to change that right now. But I mean, in theory, we can use that when we go into practice, which is long to, and then when we get ready before, just before we get to qualifying, I'm not change it about what I'm gonna do. So, if I got enough money to, for a new upgrade for Shakti, the Shakti probably took one for too much money per TL. We do have enough money to for personnel, power train. We could do this, but we probably have to wait for a couple of days to get that money, that funding to come in. I'm gonna wait for the funding to come in to further want to see if I can get any ID, take the advantage of it to that too much. I'm gonna save a bit more. I'm gonna go for super one, tire bank. We can work with that one. There's next for that one. I really want that 121. Got to take advantage of that. You know what? Let's go for this. Let's go for super option. He's connected. Go for that one. Let's do that one. And then hopefully we can actually get that new upgrade for power train.
We're in a position now where we're able to attract a new sponsor to the team.
Gorgeous.
Head on over to the corporate tab and select the sponsor screen to choose who we should approach.
They got new component of the piston, and then we got a table assembly, which is really good. We got 121, something not enough for anything else. We just got it on energy power spark plug. So that was definitely giving me a bit more kick into the performance. We obviously with that upgrade we are quite a lot better than Alfa Romeo. We look like we would get better than McLaren and maybe William, I think. So hopefully we get a good upgrade that all will come in without problem.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
A lot of F1 fans had to start to favour for this year's championship. Me, with the championship happening, who do you think is considered your closest rival? Nico Hülkenberg or Yuki Tsunoda? Ooh, I mean, both of them, as you get close, right, with both, most of the time it's Nico, so I'm going for Nico. I'm going for Nico Hülkenberg, baby. I'm going for him.
You handled that well. Thank you.
But we are, most races, we're quite close with each other. So to get that up being good, that's another aerodynamic, stop the money. So like I've got to do other things, got being mean, just the only one. Oh no, I find not a problem. We got 3 more that all should come before Baku. So I wanna do other upgrades. We got 1.46 million, which is the aerodynamic. But I do think powertrain is something I want to look into. Yes, you know what, I'll do a powertrain. With a powertrain, hopefully we get more money. I will do it after aerodynamic. And then we should go for marketing after that one, I think. But I need more money, so we need to figure out how to get a lot more money. We got tire banking, fab. We got the ability upgrade. We got the ability to upgrade, fantastic. Just start get in there, lad.
Okay,
What's
we've
the
had the new
upgrade?
parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So we got tire blanking, which is really good. Got 631 we have enough. Got spare plug, which is also fantastic. 606 are not enough. And we got MGU Hayes, which is Heath. So that's another one for it, which is good. So let's show you all the cars that no performances. So obviously it's McLaren, William, NSW Racing, Alfa Romeo, and Alfa Tauri are very close. But I do believe LP is a lot better than McLaren, and McLaren is a little bit better, and then it's like really small better than that. But the William, Alfa Romeo, Bradley Racing, and I believe Alfa Tauri are close. And then Aston Martin, then Mercedes, then Ferrari, and then Red Bull is just a massive marshal. It's insane. Got 1 mil. I mean, we can do it, but I'm gonna do the race weekend. But so go over to Baku. I'm gonna do the practice section, and then I will see you in qualifying. As we know, Baku is actually one of the places where they have a sprint race. So we're going to be doing a qualifying for the sprint race position. So obviously that's what we're going to do right now, and hopefully we will do really well in sprint race qualifying. The pure system fault. That's fine. It's not a problem, we can bear with it. So obviously,
we've got a bit of a situation at the moment. Seems like something's off with the fuel injection system. We're looking into it, but we're going to be out of action for a few minutes.
So we got the qualifying. The whole thing, I don't completely thought like I said, it's obviously not going to be my track that I can actually be really good at, but I'm hard. It's a really good position around here. So I'm going to crack on and hopefully I get some good results for the qualifying race.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Ocon, Gasly, Stroll, Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Tsunoda, Joe, De Vries, Sargent, Hughes, and the owner-driver rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate.
So apparently it's supposed to rain, so that's almost lap 8. So it's very unlikely to probably pop in for the raining part of it. So I'm gonna upload this one to be and hopefully that I hope I get some to it. So they're ready to start off the sprint race back to the barn on long swing. But we are getting ready to start our formation lap for the sprint race and back to the barn long swing. So obviously the expectation going into this sprint race is to be as high as possible.
We're not seeing any
The
technical issues coming up
obviously,
in
as we
practice
know,
starts.
are
Watch the
always
RPM
model
before start.
in
We don't want to get bogged down.
the squeeze circuit, which is really annoying. But getting ready to start off the rating by race line, and away we go. We tapped on pretty good start. We got better start than who better start than Stars and the other behind. With Darwin Sholdy, it actually managed to overtake Piastri on that deep breaking.
Okay, we're
This is how
monitoring
to do it, and
somewhere on the
we've done
internal
it
combustion
again.
engine.
We
Be
did it
aware that we're
on
going to start to see a loss of
Magnussen
power.
managed to get the position back, so we got ahead of Lance Stroll and Aston Martin. So obviously we know Aston Martin started pacing for although Stroll finishing, they always finish behind in that top 10 for some reason, where Fernando Alonso always finishes in that top 5 outside. So obviously there's a bit performance difference between both drivers on Stroll and Fernando Alonso. And I pretty much because Fernando is very experienced driver, and Stroll is obviously a very experienced driver, but it's not Fernando Alonso. No, then Fernando Alonso is literally one of the
Right, let's
best drivers
focus now for the rest of the race.
on the league. But we're going down around the castle section. It was pretty alright. It's quite slow for me to be fair. I know with the Newcastle section you do not make mistakes, because if you make mistakes in there, you're likely to crash out the road, because this one little tap onto a wall pretty much just got your tires out. So as you can see, I would do a quick check on the car, make sure that no issue with my front wheel on the floor, because I've always got an issue with those. So obviously as you see, we do have some pace, but it's just not quicker than Alpha Romeo. Alpha Romeo, it's between the catching up behind me as the speed goes doing it with Piastri. So obviously on the RD chart, on paper, my car is better than Alpha Romeo. And as you see, the first one we came out, we had that little lifting improvement in that corner. It's pretty annoying, because I need to learn how to not just accelerate too much around that corner, but pretty much everywhere I do in Baku. So I'm hoping in the next race when we do it, I'm going to improve a lot more. So as you see, we've got 3 wide, Piastri and Joe side by side, trying to overtake us. That did that showed a little swing to brake quite late. Given though there's not room to be able to go by, we're still ahead of Joe, which is a good thing. Because obviously Macy Joe is very good driver, and it's like for Alfa Romeo, and Alfa Romeo, like I said, on paper is not fast as my car, but they are much more better performances. So obviously we need to figure out how to solve that issue and over the lap 4. It's been the same thing, but this time it's Alexander Albon side by side, though
Okay, so
actually
we're leading
trying
our
to go
teammate
through,
by
but I blocked him
2.8
off
seconds.
with the good defense, and with the D again, I got another snap once again, but I don't like that corner. It's just irritating, and the banging the wall with my rear tyre. I did a quick check to make sure there's no puncture or anything. So Alfa Romeo basically goes, don't move. So I stayed behind him, Albon on the side. We gave those a little bit hit my left front wing because I got too much pressure from Alexander Albon. He caused me to misjudge the braking timing
Okay,
because I
I've
was
got a
so
brand new race
focused on
strategy on your
braking
MFD
late,
if you want to go and check it out.
preventing Albon from getting through without realising.
Okay, copy that.
So they're still in that braking though with me so fast. I was supposed to figure that out, so I tracked that. Obviously, nobody went to pit in sprint lane, but the sprint lane is just one tyre all the way around. So obviously, I'm now gonna have to go in the pit lane and replace the front wing and put stop tyre on. So that means the stop tyre is gone basically, and then we're going about the track to the wall again, hit Alexander Albon, because I
Safety
did a
car,
bad
safety
braking.
car. No
I got the
overtaking,
penalty,
reduce your
bad
pace.
spectrum
Keep your
penalty
delta number
for
positive as we form up.
collision on Alexander Albon.
Okay, we've been informed of an
So
incident which has
really
resulted in lots of loose
bad
debris on the
margin
track. The
from me.
safety car is
I
being
played
deployed.
so late to go and the door. We have a damage front wing.
Okay, we can
You're not
take you
supposed to
this
play.
lap.
And
Are you okay?
unfortunately,
That was a big one.
I was
Confirm
out
you're okay,
of the
please.
wrong thing.
The gap at the
But I
top
was
of the
just too
championship has
busy
been cut down
talking
after a
about
difficult
did
race
not
today
see what
for
I'm
our
doing
championship
the
leader.
tractable
So
more.
let's
But this
review the
time,
updated
I had to
driver
make sure
standings.
when I
The
went to
grid is
look
set then,
through
so
the
that just
menu,
leaves the
to
race
do it
itself.
on this
Join
way,
us tomorrow
do
where
it with
we'll
no
be live with all
distractions.
the
But I
action.
had done it
And until then,
from hitting no
goodbye.
more. So I had to see the top three, it's Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Charles Leclerc. And the rest of it is Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, George Russell, Fernando Alonso, and Esteban Ocon. So it's a good weekend for them. So obviously I'm out of this sprint race, which is not an ideal situation. There's still a lot to come. There's still much more improvement I can do. So I'm obviously very annoyed with the fact that I was no I couldn't properly get back to the car, but feel a little bit off. But I need to figure out how to improve that situation. Because the car feeling it off. Surely there's got to be something I can do about it. So obviously there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just ready to hope over the Grand Prix racing day.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku, and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners, and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. The Baku city circuit measures roughly 6 kilometers, and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Norris, Gasly, Verstappen, Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, Hulkenberg, Russell, Tsunoda, Sargent, Hughes, De Vries, Bottas, Stroll, And the owner-driver rounds off the grid. Joe. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
So I'm just ready to start off. I'm gonna look into starting chain, but before I do anything, I noted Max Verstappen is P9. So the penalty he got, and though but all the penalties, I'm assuming it must be swapping engine type of thing, not a big penalty. So obviously we are doing one stop, medium to hard. We're gonna start a formation lap. So obviously it's as you see in express like really bad results for me. I'm hoping to improve that in this like hopefully not make any mistakes as I
Right, let's get the
normally
car up
do.
to temperature on this
Because I'm
lap,
not very
please.
good
We're
at
loading
our
the gears,
sluice
so let's go
circuit. I've
through
always
them all if we
never
can.
been good at our sluice circuit. So as well, you just see me struggle just to get rid of the racing line. And then away we go. And back to long thing. Good start, to be fair. Got close to Bottas and I don't know what the driver is. Bottas gave me that little pottle telling me, technically not the way to do it, but we got ahead of him. We got behind Yuki Tsunoda. So the car must have gone by that really slow start with the free had really slow start, and that's why he's behind us, and that's why we got stars in what that slow got ahead of him. So obviously now you just see George lost his P12. He must have had a really bad start as well. Not quite sure. So as we go along this section, the car in front was already managed to pull off almost a second away from me. But it's too slow moving because I believe because I had too much defending on what that. This is why I got
That
that
start
a
was
lot
okay. Now
position
stay alert
behind
for threats around you.
behind Yuki Tsunoda. So I got about the castle section with a better improvement from the sprint late about there with a lot more confident, a bit more comfortable I would think. But been looking for sorry about not Max, Stuart Pallet and Charles Leclerc and their start and with very wheel to wheel action between them two. But obviously Pallet got ahead of that one. It was a good for Pallet, so obviously Pallet is P1. They started ahead of Charles Leclerc. So Charles gave them a little fight to try to get ahead of him, but Pallet just got too much pace.
Okay, the
Not what an
underbody's taken
RID
some
car,
damage. You might start to
Red
notice
Bull
it
got
soon.
massive margin on Ferrari and Mercedes and Aston Martin. So obviously Red Bull is going to be one of the most quickest car on the grid in today's weekend. So we lost pretty much a 1.3 behind Sonoma. I thought that Joyce is to overtake me on this straight,
Okay, we lost the position.
and we lost
Trying to keep
position,
focus.
but Joyce is trying to give him a fight to get ahead. But unfortunately, we couldn't see how keep getting that snap. It must be because I kept accelerating too much as I tried to go out of the corner. What I should be doing is pushing along the corner and then accelerate it. But when you accelerate too much along the corner, you should get that snap. And we over to Max Verstappen just before doing the lap 2. Max Verstappen overtaken at the final Ocon, got the pace. It seemed by the wheel to wheel that Ocon still got the pace on him. Somehow still got the pace, but weird. So Max got himself ahead of Ocon, gone ahead of him just a bit, and then Ocon coming back through, going round a wide turn, and Matt had that little wobble, and that's why Ocon managed to overtake him in much more better fashion, and Matt tried to do it again, and just got the pace, got ahead of him, gave him a little room, and Matt has just gone through. what an incredible overtake from Max Verstappen. It's a good fight for old time, it's a good fight. So we now getting ready to into lap 3. Sargent from behind, William overtook me. William has got the best pace, better pace than Bradley Racing, and I'm not gonna complain about it. We know on paper Williams better team than my team. With Derby quite deep. We gave a little bump into Sargent, and I believe there was no damage. I believe it was small, got himself back into the fight. As we know, Aston Martin got an incredible pace. I've just seen the sprint like Aston Martin just breathe very easily. So obviously Small is doing it again, but we don't let back down on him. So we put Darby in deep. He backed away from, he didn't get him to back away from me. He got ahead of him, and I've seen him like bottom corner. There's an orange icon, but there's a gearbox issue. But there's no issue, it's basically almost gone. So I need to get that one, replace it in the next Grand Prix. And over to nearly lap 4, going to lap 4, Snow and Sargent is now going 2 wide, 3 wide, and then it's just gone, it's too easy, so I dive hard the right lane, Snow back down, and it's good. So that didn't me to overtake on him, onto the DRX on Sargent, and then we activated DRX, see if I can catch up to Sargent, as I see Slow is 1.9 seconds behind me. Because of the fact that he backed away so much, in so much time, but we know that's not gonna last long. Because Aston Martin is a really patient car, so this is gonna go by easily. So this is gonna try to keep a head down and just try to bring the car back home, and we've got massive, we've got about 22 laps left until the Grand Prix finishes, so there's still a long way to go. Things are going to change for sure. The cap section really went to the wall, which is quite scary to be honest. And Snow has just managed to sleep down by 3 times, that match about 3 times gone straight down there. Because the Aston Martin has that, it's just really pacing. With a quick car, the quicker my car for sure. So obviously the only comparison with my car is faster than the Alpha Tauri. Which is the I believe who must be ahead of Alpha Tauri as well. But me and who got more pace than Alpha Tauri, but which is not quicker enough to Slow going on the left side and side by side on me, and it's just going by easily. So I decided to not give him too much time, but we can actually get that PR on him anyway. And then she got really close, but nothing happened, which is good. So we gone up to that exit, the fat exit, to be fair. The Slow had that little lock up on the back. We got the PR on Slow, but we lost so much time with this break so late. This is just, you know, something I need to learn. Date, timing, to perfection the braking, to not to brake too late, another thing. So he actually is joining in the fight, and Slow just gone 1 second ahead already, gone lots of time on Slow. So I'm not gonna worry about him, I'm gonna worry about Piastri and see if I can hold him at bay. So over the lap 5, we go into lap 6. Piastri is now going to give me a fight, but he's so close from behind. He's basically like on my gearbox. So Piastri should give me under 4 damage. So for some whatever reason, he thinks it's a good idea to overtake from that play where he knew it was a bit not room. For some reason, trying to overtake me from there. Who is joining the fight as well? They play really deep. They've enough room for who's goes through, who's gone through, and let's just gone through that one. And we're looking at a replay of Verstappen overtake it alongside. I had that gone up for absolute pacing. Got Max to start the P9 and then so walk through the field and to still up to P6, and I believe that's the correct number. So obviously we checked in the car, we got it's not major, it's like originally 4 damage, and who give me a fight trying to overtake me, and what I'm doing is giving him enough room to overtake or to stay along with me, but obviously I don't want to give huge damage
Okay,
because
gap to the car
what
ahead
he's doing so far is so much better
7.3
than what I'm doing.
seconds.
So obviously it would be fair if I give him a fight if he should fight out more than I am. But this season it's obviously quite early anyway, so there's still a long way to go. But my expectation going into this season, which is obviously to try to get that big pay from the sponsors and try to improve the car as much as I can. And obviously, by the way the team performing, who is the only driver that actually managed to do better than I am. You should see in the last couple episodes, slow, who's got better, and then Max, you should see, nearly went back to the knowledge. He was giving a fight out, and nearly went back to the knowledge, and then Verstappen overtook knowledge from there. Nearly he went back to him, but knowledge did not allow him to overtake him. So Max obviously played, nearly went to him, so it was a good defending from good eyes from Max, not to go into back to knowledge. So Piastri, as you see, and Piastri and Albon overtaking who we are now, so it's come back into me, because I know after this tackle section, this is really right behind my gearbox for sure. I'm very slow around this bit, but I'm very paranoid of not crashing into crashing that tackle section, because it's very tight. So obviously if we practice in that, but I'm gonna come out probably, and I just see I just crashing through or more, but it's like I went too quick about that bit. I was just some reason was just not looking properly. I was checking my car and just under full damage, so you have to be quiet and hit the wall. So obviously my engine mark hit there before I hit the wall. There was a situation with my tire work level, so that my release might have went into the wall a little bit, but I was struggling for that work. So I had to try to prepare for big time. And Piastri is gone, Albon is gone, but the Piano, and I did not like that. So obviously I played so late to see, Piastri hit me into the wheel, and I went into the corner of that first turn. It was me getting too overconfident. There was a steer on their POV. It was quite nasty, like a nasty hit, and then unfortunately those was the victim in that crash. Got broken wing from that crash, which is bad though. I was so overconfident in that that rating. So
With a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
as you see, it's Max Verstappen P1, what incredible race for Max Verstappen. Obviously it's 1-2 for the Red Bull, the Perez P2, and Charles Leclerc P3. So obviously we know as a bit of the race, it was Perez and Charles and Max is like, no, my time, I'm gonna shine in this race and I'm gonna overtake you both. It was too easy for me, that's basically what he's saying. So when I had doubts about that track that I made, I got too overconfident. So I stopped being overconfident. Um, so I need to learn to to be patient. Really, that's what I need to learn, to be patient, and not to get overconfident with that. Breaking down, so I was so frustrated with the fact that them two should have gone through, and I did not like that very much. So I wanted to break late, and I should have thought about not breaking late. Just let them go through. They're not your fight. They're too quick for you. Your fight is who's and Nick the Free and Trinona. So take it easy. So I need to learn to take my time, not to go too fast not too, like I said, to overconfident, be patient, but to got on a long way to go. So once we go down on the top of the, like I said, with Matt, Sergio and Leclerc, and it was a good race for them. So to who's done quite well, done better than I am anyway. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn up the notification bell on. Peace out.